What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Game Week FC. What you're looking at right here is my team and my points from this past weekend. Honestly, very, very below average. Not too happy about the amount of points I had. I had 32 points. I used one free transfer. I got rid of Bruno Fernandes and brought in Damsgaard because I thought that he was an excellent differential for this past weekend, but he actually had some pretty good goal-scoring opportunities, but he just could not finish. I think I have a pretty good team. It's just like the main guys did not deliver this past weekend. I'm sure a lot of people triple captained Holland. The guy played 90 minutes and could not score against Leeds United, which is kind of embarrassing. I don't know what's going on with him. I honestly don't trust triple captaining him at the moment. I'm going to have to see some more production from him again. Semenyo, he's been battling an injury. I'm going to bring him back into my lineup this next week because I think he'll be healthier. Good job, Liverpool. You got a clean sheet finally. Gvardio's starting to crank up points. So, yeah, decent performance by some of my defenders. 123 points by this guy. Who's this? First. Wow. Adam Hagag. Well done. Nice team name because you are first this weekend. He did a triple captain on Phil Foden. What? Phil Foden triple captain? That's insane. He had Malik Thia. Yeah, that's incredible. Well done, first. Well done. Congrats. 123 points. That's incredible. Team of the week, 143 points. Tia. Jeez, man. Yeah, I should have taken Dango or Thiago instead of my my Brentford player that I picked. Damsgaard, but it's okay. We keep going. I got all my bench boosts, all that stuff still available to me, so not too worried about it there. Let's get into our differentials here. I'm excited about this week. I love when we have quick turnarounds. I'm sure the players probably don't love it, but we just got done with game Sunday. Now we have games on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then games again on Saturday, Sunday. I just freaking love it, dude. The action never stops. So without further ado, goalkeepers, Alisson Becker, he's back from injury, I believe, and he is the difference. Okay, he is why Liverpool got a clean sheet this past game against West Ham. You can see without him, they have really struggled. I don't think they kept a clean sheet in any of these games here. So he is the difference, having a good goalkeeper who you can trust passing to and who can, help build from the back and just make saves is a huge difference. And everybody sold him because he got hurt. He's only at 5.4% owned. He's playing at home against Sunderland. Could be another clean sheet. So I would recommend buying him back into y'all's teams because he's going to get points. Let's see who he plays next. Yeah, that's a good run of fixtures there. I would absolutely bring Alisson Becker back into your team because Liverpool's defense will improve. Lamens, good run of fixtures here. I like his fixture against West Ham this weekend. Could be a clean sheet for United. Might not be, but you never know. Next up, we have Kreshki. This is kind of a shot in the dark here. 0.1% owned. 4.5%. He had a knock. He missed the last game against Aston Villa. But hear me out. This guy has the highest XGI, expected goal involvements, within the Wolves team. Okay? Higher than their forwards, higher than their midfielders. He has the highest XGI. I think it's like 2.58. He is the highest XGI in this Wolves team, and he is a defender. Okay? I'm just saying, This is a absolute shot in the dark. He could get a goal against Nottingham Forest. I'm not going to overlook Wolves. I do think they score against Nottingham Forest. It could be this guy because he does have the highest XGI. It could be. Okay. I'll probably put like 10 cents on him to score a goal as well. He's probably like plus 1,200 or something crazy. Moving on to LaCroix, Maxence LaCroix. This guy has quietly been a top performer this season, 5.5% owned. Everybody's got Daniel Munoz and Mark Gahey, but this guy is a consistent performer. He gets defensive contributions almost every weekend, and I love him as a differential. I've been using him a lot as a differential. Next up, we have Christian Romero, 3.5% owned. He missed the game against Fulham due to suspension. He is back against Newcastle. Now, most of you will say, oh, it's Newcastle at home. Like, you're crazy. Romero is a solid rock for this Tottenham team. They really need him in there. And I believe he will get defensive contribution points this weekend. And honestly, I think Newcastle will score. I think that. But I'm not going to totally pitch out the picture of Tottenham getting a clean sheet, like a 1-0 ragged win. I don't know. I like him. I just think that, he missed last weekend and he's going to be fresh. He's going to have a lot of energy to support this Tottenham team. So I think he will absolutely get defensive contribution points, at the very least. Vardiol, somehow he's only 5.8% owned. I don't really understand that. He just scored a goal against Leeds United. I think he's back. I don't really trust this Fulham team. They have really struggled playing Manchester City in the past. Just because they beat Tottenham doesn't mean they're going to, beat Manchester City. I think Manchester City are a bit higher rated than Tottenham. Next up, we got Piero Hincapi. I don't know how to say his name. 0.1% owned. I'm kind of surprised. He is starting for he's starting for Arsenal center back right now, because both Gabriel and Saliba are injured, and Gabriel I know will be out for this game. I'm not sure what Saliba's status is. Saliba will most likely play this weekend, but I still think Hincapi will start alongside Saliba. Don't you think? Only 0.1% owned. Brentford, total tons of value there. One of the best defenses in the league, best teams, probably the best team in the league. 0.1% owned, starting center back for Arsenal. There you go. Next up, we got Mikel Merino. He just scored a goal. He's been on fire form lately. I don't understand. Arsenal signed Gyökeres, and then they've been playing starting Merino at striker. He's a midfielder. Is Gyökeres just not good anymore? Is Merino just better? Is that what Arteta thinks? I guess. But anyways, you got a midfielder playing as a center forward, scoring goals. Why would you not pick him as a differential? He's only 1.1% owned. If he gets a clean sheet, you get clean sheet points. If he gets DC points, you can get DC points, and also somehow if he scores a goal as well, you can get all three of those. So that's a ton of value, assuming he starts against Brentford. They could go back to Gyökeres for whenever they play Wednesday's game against Brentford. But I still think Merino starts. I don't think they will. I'm not going to say that, but yeah, definitely a differential there. He could get pushed back into the midfield. He could still play, but yeah, midfielder, striker, tons of value. Elliot Anderson's been on fire lately, 6 points, 9 points, 9 points, 4 points, 2 points, 4 points. This guy's been really steady performer this season. He gets DC points like crazy. That's actually ridiculous. Do you see how many defensive contribution points he has? That is ridiculous. That's really impressive. Playing at Wolves, he's probably gonna get defensive contribution points, and he'll probably get like an assist or something or a goal. That would not surprise me one bit because Wolves are shambolic. Next up, we got Garnacho, 0.9% owned, playing at Leeds. He only played 45 minutes last game, but I think this is a game where Chelsea is going to rotate quite a bit. So I think Garnacho will start, and I think he'll get a decent enough minutes in this game. So I really like his chances there to get points, a goal, or an assist. I like his chances in this game, which quick turnaround, Chelsea will rotate because they have a billion players on their squad. And I like Garnacho to get into the squad this week. Next up, we got Yeremy Pino. He got his first goal for Crystal Palace against Wolves. Had a decent XGI against Manchester United. I believe I picked him in my differential squad against Man United, and he did not get points. However, I do think he could get points against Burnley. One of the worst expected goals team in the league, probably the worst. Yeremy Pino is the third highest XGI, expected goals involvement player. He has the highest. He's the third highest XGI in the Crystal Palace team. You've got Mateta, obviously, who's first. Ismaila Sarr, who is injured currently, in second. So that makes Yeremy Pino the number 2 guy. Okay? I think that he gets points against Burnley. I'm going to take him again. 0.2% owned. He's starting. Obviously, he's getting good minutes now for Palace. I think he starts again. I think he gets points against Burnley. Sorry. Next up, we got Jacob Murphy. Murphy, 1.1% owned. He did not play against Everton for some reason. But prior to that, he was getting really good minutes. I think he could get points here. I think he'll. I don't know why he missed this past game. I'm kind of surprised, but I don't know if he's going to start. But if he does, I expect him to get points. Okay, even if he gets subbed on, I still think he gets points. Because he's just, I don't know. He always comes in clutch for this Newcastle team whenever he plays. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I like him at home against Tottenham. He's undervalued, 1.1% owned. Had to have a Newcastle player in here. Next up, we got Nemecha for Leeds. Guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but this guy has scored a goal in 3 straight games. Like, are you kidding me? He has scored in 3 straight games, guys. I think you should take this guy seriously. And he's only 0.7% owned. Playing against Chelsea, who, like I said, are going to have rotation. I do think Leeds score a goal. I do not think you should overlook Leeds in this game. They are going to be hungry to get a result. And Chelsea could be overlooking this game after they just got a big result against Arsenal. Okay, so not going to overlook this guy, Nemecha, to score a goal. Next up, we got Xerxes. Makes me want to throw up picking Xerxes. But he is starting striker for Manchester United at the moment because there are injuries. And he just scored a goal against Crystal Palace. So why not ride the wave? 0.5% owned, starting striker for Manchester United, a top 10 team, I think, playing against West Ham United. I'm not going to lie, I actually picked Callum Wilson in here before I switched to Xerxes. Callum Wilson plays for West Ham. Because I don't trust Manchester United particularly. They could lose this game, okay? They could lose this game and Xerxes could get a red card. But I'm taking a chance on Manchester United. I'm taking a chance on Xerxes again. Would not be surprised if he disappointed me. But no, I like it. He's value, 0.5% owned, playing at home against a below average team, West Ham. I'm taking the chance on it. Lastly, we have Evan Nielsen. This guy is starting to find form again. He started the season injured, I believe, or he was just very slow to getting points. This guy, if this guy gets hot, if he gets hot, he could be an elite goal scorer. Okay, he's had 2 assists in back-to-back games. I think his XGI was very high. I think that will continue into this game against Everton. 1.5% owned. It's only a matter of time before Evan Nielsen gets a goal or 2 goals. Okay, this guy is dangerous. I remember him from last season. He went on a tear. He was scoring goals game after game. I like him as a differential here. I'm buying low on Evan Nielsen. Pick him up in your team. Okay. All right, guys. That's all I got for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Differentials. I had to do a quick turnaround, make this video today because literally tomorrow there's games. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys see the value in my differential squad. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And good luck this week. Don't forget to set your squads, okay? I know it's a quick turnaround, but watch this video and go set your squads. And appreciate you guys. As always, adios.